Hello, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining our business focused meeting. I know last week on our first, or I think it was 2 weeks ago, we shared about the products that everyone who's speaking here lives off of, loves, is super passionate about, and has created a business with. And so I wanted to highlight the business transformations that we have all had. And so I'll start with mine. For me, coming into this, I definitely started for the food, for the health, but I was very intrigued about the free business opportunity because at the time I was unemployed due to losing my job from everything that went down in 2020 that has affected a lot of us. And I unfortunately had such bad anxiety that I was unable to go back to the 9-to-5 world that I was used to due to all of the mandates and everything. So having this opportunity was one of the biggest blessings that I have found in my life. For me, like I said, I started from ground zero. I had no income whatsoever. I even borrowed money for my very first transformation. And within 6 days, I decided that I had reaped enough benefits to be all in and want to be able to share this with others. So with this business opportunity, we have, it's like an affiliate marketing tied with, a really awesome compensation plan around it. And so that has given myself and also my partner the ability to say goodbye to the 9-to-5 world and be our own bosses. So I'm super excited that it has led us down the road to where I am now at in my own van doing van life. So I've gone from being completely dependent of somebody else financially to being an independent business owner, which is really cool. And it's happened in the span of less than a year at this point. I think I'm about 10 months in. So it's really neat because we're going to share some benefits of being your own boss with this business shortly. But for me, I know it's just like given me the time and location freedom that I've always desired with something that I am truly passionate about. And so I also wanted you to hear from Ingrid, who is co-hosting these amazing events that we're doing weekly now. And she's actually the person that enrolled me. She presented this to me. And so I'm super excited for you to also hear her business transformation and where this has taken her.
Hi, thank you so much, Sam. You have a really amazing story. I always love to hear it. It's so powerful, and you changed your whole life in such a short amount of time. But my name is Ingrid. I am 22 years old. I'm super excited to be here talking with you guys today and sharing just a little snippet of my story. This business came into my life when I did my first transformation, which was amazing, absolutely remarkable. It changed every aspect of my life. I was super amazed by all the changes that had happened in my life. And so it felt almost like a disservice not to share what had come into my life. So I began sharing. And during that time, it was during the pandemic. I was unemployed. So was my husband. And we were kind of just living off of unemployment. So I was like, this is really cool. Like, I'm super excited to be able to share this. Like, it's perfect. It came into my life at the exact right time, which it seems like it does to everyone. Comes into your life at the perfect time, right when you call it in. I began sharing, and my husband and I were actually planning on moving to Central America at that time. And so I was also really looking for something that I would be able to travel with and do on the road or from anywhere, Central America. So I brought my business there with me, which it's all pretty much online. I didn't really need to bring anything with me except for my laptop, my phone, and my superfoods for myself. I was able to work from Central America, from the beautiful jungles of Belize. It was gorgeous. I could work from the beach. I could work from an island. I could work from anywhere. So I absolutely loved that. And then I moved back to Wisconsin probably like 6 months ago, and I got like a part-time job. Became more full-time, and I really realized that wasn't what I wanted to be doing. And so I recently just quit that job, and now I'm able to do Purium full-time again, and I'm just love it. I'm so excited about it. It's so cool to be able to connect with amazing people all the time, and to be able to have the freedom to, if I want to go do yoga today or this morning, I can, or if I want to go out to lunch with some friends, if I want to go meet up with people, if I can do pretty much whatever I want and create my own schedule. But I also have the money freedom to be able to do that. And so it's been amazing. And I'm super excited for Eric to come on and talk with us today. I'm so grateful that he was able to join us. He has an absolutely incredible transformation story with his business. So I'm really excited for him to share with you guys. And Eric, if you want to take it away and tell us your amazing story.
Thank you so much. I am inspired by both of you young ladies' story. And I just love the fact that so many young and motivated entrepreneurs are joining our business. And in honor of International Women's Day, I think it's such a powerful thing that we have young women that are succeeding at this business and doing it at a very high level. So I applaud you. I honor you. And so my transformation started about 10 years ago. As similar to your stories, it started with a transformation, an amazing, life-changing, physical, mental, emotional transformation that comes from restoring gut health, nourishing the body with these organic superfoods at the cellular level. And so, when you're physically performing at an optimal level and mentally becoming more sharp, a lot of things happen, like good things happen. Your business flourishes and you feel more energy. And so that's what I felt as well. And because my transformation was so noticeable by others, I lost something like 20 something pounds in 30 days of body fat. I got super lean and shredded, and people were just asking me, what are you doing? The business kind of came to me, which is pretty awesome. Because, usually when you start a business, you gotta really chase it real hard. And I'm not saying I didn't put effort into it, but it was kind of nice that people were asking me now for more information about what I was doing. And that's when I remembered that the way that I found this business was through a gift card. And so someone shared, actually a random stranger shared a gift card with me. And that's how I became, ordered the transformation. And so I realized that I could share gift cards and, it could take off. And so that's exactly what happened. And so I spent about 15 years in the corporate world, very demanding corporate job, and realized at some point that, it was a grind and it was going to outlast me, if anything. And I just wanted to create more of the time freedom that you both have talked about, the time and location freedom as well. I think that's something that most people do want, but how do you do it is the biggest question, right? And so I realized that the way I was going to be able to do it was through leverage and a residual business model. And that's what this offers. And so when I started sharing those gift cards, they really started taking off. And incredibly, within a few years, I had literally thousands of people that had joined my business. And today, over 60,000 people are part of my organization worldwide in multiple continents because of this incredible system that we're going to share more with you today about. So thank you so much for letting me share my story. I'm excited to get into the details. Samantha, back to you.
That's so incredible. I love that you were able to build this from a full-time, like 70-hour, I know, some work week job. And then it can meet me where I was at, where I had, all the time in the world. And so I would, love to get into the details of this. So did you want to share your screen, Eric? Or I can. There we go. So as you can see here, being your own boss, I know for a lot of like brick and mortars, some of these don't apply. So I was really excited when I was shown this page, which we can share with anyone who is interested in learning more of. But for me, I know the ones that stood out was to make my own hours and to work from anywhere, which I've had this dream of doing van life for about a decade at this point. And this was the vehicle that was able to give me the ability to make that dream come true. So being able to, like Ingrid said, all you need is a phone and a laptop, and you can take this business wherever you go. I know when she reached out to me was when she was in Belize. And so it was just so cool to see how this business can be all around the world. As long as you have internet connection, you're good. And it meets you where you're at. And so for me, the making your own hours and working from anywhere, but also these unlimited gift codes, like Eric had mentioned, it's incredible the power of one of these gift codes and what they can do, because for me, my life will forever be changed for the better from accepting this and cashing it in to save that money, which for the ultimate lifestyle transformation, it's actually more than $100 that you save. So it's pretty powerful what one of these gift cards can do for someone. And then Ingrid, if you want to share on some of these.
Yeah, so every aspect of this business is just amazing. I love all of this. So yeah, the sophisticated automated digital marketing, you can do this from anywhere and you don't have to have any inventory. There's no huge fees or anything like that. And really anybody can do this. Like I came from a background of mostly like customer service. Like I was a waitress, I was a bartender, I have worked in hotels. And like Eric came from like a bigger business kind of perspective. And Samantha, she was looking for anything she could do at the time. And so yeah, it's super equal opportunity. And yeah, there's no there's no inventory and there's no big overhead costs. So when you come into this business, you get the gift card code, like Samantha had mentioned, and you're really only paying for your own transformation, your own cleanse. So it's a no-brainer, honestly. You do this cleanse. I mean, you don't even have to say yes until 30 days in. So you can do the transformation yourself, get all of the full effects, and really experience how amazing this is and how easy it is to share, honestly. Because like Eric said, people will just start asking you, like, what are you doing? Like, I know when I did my first transformation, I was mostly with family because I was still during the pandemic, and my family was asking me, like, what happened? Like, I was up jumping around, bouncing out of bed, like going for walks every day, super active, super energized. And so, yeah, people just started asking me, like, what are you doing? What's changed? And so it's just so easy to share. And then, yeah, the digital marketing, you can do it from anywhere. It's all mostly on my phone. I do most of my business. Out of my social media is pretty much the biggest part of my business that I've shared. And like I've met Samantha. Samantha came into my life from social media, and you just meet so many amazing people too. It's just a lot of fun. And then I don't know if you wanted to go over the other aspects of the business as well, because there's just so many amazing things, and all of the bonus programs and everything about this business is really remarkable.
Yeah, I just wanted to chime in and say, so many people out there, you mentioned social media, they're using social media in a way that's not really productive. You know, it's a huge time waster. They spend hours and hours and hours a day on social media, just consuming content, scrolling mindlessly. We're actually using social media as a way to reach out to people and help people, and it's really an amazing form of advertising. So it's a moneymaker for us instead of a time waster. So if you use it properly, we teach you those skills, how to turn, something like social media that, most people aren't using productively, turn that into a productive business tool. So I think that's really incredible. So we wanted to go over a little bit now on the compensation, because you may have looked at some similar opportunities before, and, may have either seen yourself where you only just make a few dollars, or known someone that just makes a minimal income from it. But we have the opportunity to make real money, unlimited income, through a very powerful compensation plan. And what I love about this compensation plan is that it's front loaded, meaning that it gives you that opportunity to virtually instantly taste success, like instant gratification. Okay. And then it doesn't stop there. It gives you the ability to build a long-term residual income at the same time. So it's a beautiful thing. It's front loaded and it's back loaded. And guess what? It pays 64 times a year. Now, if you've ever worked a job, there's a good chance you may have gotten a paycheck biweekly, maybe semi-monthly, maybe weekly. You probably haven't gotten more than 52 paychecks in 1 year, but imagine getting 64 paychecks per year. That's pretty awesome. So you get paid frequently based on the customer volume and the brand partner volume that your business, your organization is generating on a weekly and monthly basis. So it does pay weekly and it pays monthly. So every Friday, we as brand partners get a paycheck from Purium based on our previous week's customer volume. And then once a month, we get paid those residual checks on the previous month's volume. So 64 pay periods. So that's pretty awesome. So what are the opportunities? Well, I mentioned the front-loaded part of the comp plan, and it's really based off of our Fast Start program. Now, with our Fast Start, you can earn up to $3,500 in the first 90 plus days in the business. So think about that $3,500. What would that do in practical terms for your life if you can put an extra $3,500 in your bank account? Would that mean that you can pay some extra bills off? Would that mean that you could put something into savings? Would that mean that maybe you could upgrade your apartment? Maybe get some furniture, whatever it is you want, or you're looking, maybe you want to take a vacation. Maybe you have kids and you want to put a little extra sum away for them. That could be really, really helpful, especially when we look at the recent rise in cost of living. Inflation is at a 40-year high. And people are really feeling the effects. So the average American, here's a couple of statistics, has gotten on average a $300 increase in their monthly expenses every month. But have wages gone up concurrently? Not really, right? The average American, 75% of Americans can't afford a $400 unexpected expense. These are real statistics, right? So this is something that can not only transform your health and your emotional, mental well-being, but also your financial well-being. And they're somewhat interrelated, right? Interconnected. So we have a Fast Start program. It's available to everyone within the first 90 plus days. There's also a matching bonus. So as you help your brand partners achieve Fast Start bonuses, Purium also matches those bonuses dollar for dollar. Some of them are as much as $1,000, incredibly. So you can literally get paid for helping other people. We get paid 20 to 25% weekly on customer volume, and then an average of 5% on brand partner volume through 10 levels. So that's pretty awesome. So as Samantha mentioned, it's affiliate marketing with the power of multi-level pay through 10 levels. That's super powerful. And if you like traveling, like I do, I love traveling, but I love traveling on someone else's dime even more. That's the best way to travel, is when someone else is paying for it. Well, if you love to travel like that, as I do, then this is an incredible compensation plan, because you can win trips from Purium. You can actually win trips, right? Like we have a Diamond Club coming up in May, and it's incredible to be able to go on trips and incredible destinations around the world and have someone else pay for it. So there's so many perks, there's so many benefits, from matching bonuses to profit sharing, so many different ways, lifestyle bonuses up to $10,000 per month, so many ways that you can earn income through the Purium compensation plan. So if you'd like to learn more about this plan, then we would encourage you to get back with the person who invited you to this call and ask them to go through the compensation plan in more detail. But we just want to give you a few highlights to kind of pique your interest, and then let you do a little bit more research on it. Samantha, back to you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I have to also just point out, I think the best part of this whole business opportunity and the opportunity in general is the community that's involved. I'm just so grateful every day to have turned, like what we say is, you turn strangers into friends and friends into family. And honestly, that's like what this is here in our community. We have such a strong connection, even through Zoom screens. You know, we're able to build our business and also build this incredible soul family. And so I'm just so blessed to have been, you know, on this event with you, side by side with you, Ingrid, and with you, Eric. I'm so grateful to have met you and to have built this relationship that we have now. And I'm super excited for Diamond Club and all of the other opportunities that Purium is so generous with. They are by far the most generous company I have ever stumbled across, and to be able to work alongside them and not just for them is a huge change for me in my life. And so I'm just so grateful for everyone who's able to come out. If there's any last words, Ingrid or Eric, that you wanted to say, this would be a great time. But I just want to say thank you again for everyone who came. And like Eric said, get back with who invited you or whoever sent this recording to you, because it is going to be recorded and they can help you with any questions you might have.
Thank you so much, Samantha and Eric. It was an amazing call. And yeah, I'm so grateful for you guys as well, and for this beautiful community and for this beautiful, beautiful company that we are so lucky to be a part of.
Yeah, thank you so much as well, Samantha. And I just want to add that there's no better time to become an entrepreneur and start your own business. It's hard. It's granted, it's becoming, being an entrepreneur isn't easy, but when you have the right tools, you have the right product, and you have the right support and people around you, you can be successful with it, as we have. So we'd love to support you on your journey. Definitely get back with the person that invited you, and whether you're looking to, just make a little extra money, or whether you want to really make this a career, we can support you and meet you where you're at, and help you achieve the success you're looking for.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.